are currently the final installment in our Fast and Furious movie watching journey.
Yeah. Fast
Um,
X. And
I'm very excited because while I liked Fast 9 when we watched it last week, I hadn't liked it when I first saw it, and then I watched this one and I felt it was so much better. So hopefully that doesn't do a reversal today.
hopefully
But if you're
not.
new here, you know that there's some fun parts of this movie. No matter what, there's always going to be something fun about a Fast and Furious movie. I think you can find
Would
something
be
fun about any of
impossible.
them. Um, but if you are new here, I'm Brooke, and this is my best friend.
Hi, I'm Tess. And
And I currently can't see her because she hasn't turned her camera on for me yet, so you guys know something that I don't.
so we've been on a journey.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. Also, we've been on a journey through these films. We started in person. We started
That's true.
with Brooke saying that she was going to quote unquote force me to watch all of the Fast and the Furious movies. And
Luckily, it was
listen,
no longer forced.
we've been on a real journey, and because of that,
Oh god, I'm afraid. Well, the camera doesn't load and I never get to see.
I have done.
Did you do Fast and the Furious theme makeup?
I have
I'm
done.
crying. Fast X makeup. Iconic.
I've done Fast X makeup today,
It's
and I'm
Tom
wearing
and
my car
Brian.
shirt again, even though this is the only car shirt I own, and it has nothing to do with this franchise whatsoever. Listen, guys, I'm in it now. We're
She's
in
in.
it. We're in it.
She's gonna fly to America. We're gonna see 11 in theaters.
I
Now,
will do
could
it.
you imagine?
So I've done one blue
For
for my
Brian.
boy Brian. R.I.P. Paul Walker, obviously, but not R.I.P. to Brian. Hopefully, that's not
Or
confirmed.
baby Brian.
Or baby Brian.
There's two Brians.
There's two Brians. That's true. And then this one is sort of silver for Dom's car, but except
Yeah.
the silver one is hard for Brooke to see, but it looks good on camera. Just
Yeah.
because it's a little too bright. We're actually, I don't
I
know.
love it. I thought when she said she had a surprise that she shaved her head and was gonna be bald.
If I had thought to get a
bald cap, that would have been
that
so
would have
funny.
been iconic.
11. When 11 comes
When
out,
11
we will
comes
both get
out,
bald
we'll both
caps.
get bald caps, and we'll both be
That
just
would be so funny.
as Dom Toretto.
We'll get the necklaces and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're like, oh, these people, I've tuned in for this one and not the others, or you're back and you're like, oh, they're already at it again being fucking psychos. Did you know that you could get the uncut reaction to this film?
I feel like you're
if
gonna
an
want.
hour,
Yeah.
if an hour with us is not enough,
If it's not enough,
and you want to watch the whole 2 hour and 20-minute movie with us,
why wouldn't you?
you can do so on my Patreon.
Heck yeah.
It also has all the uncuts for the other movies, and early access to our next movie nights, which are no longer Fast and the Furious, obviously.
Sad.
You can check what those movies will be by going to the members page on YouTube, because there is also early access for YouTube members to edited videos, so you can see what's available by tier.
Yeah.
I know 16 Candles will probably be coming out. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once will be coming out. And I got a couple other things in the works.
Yeah.
If you ever join me on stream on Friday at 12 Eastern Standard Time,
Yeah, we
the first person to do a $5 super chat gets to pick
yes,
a movie
that's
to
true.
add to the list. So if there is a movie you really want me to see and you don't want to wait till we can fit it in or something, you could do it then. And you could probably add on that you request Tessa be on it if you want.
could,
She'd
yeah.
probably agree to do it with
I
me
probably
if she's not
would.
too busy.
And especially if it's a movie I either haven't seen before or have seen and would be very amused to make Brooke watch if she hasn't seen it before.
So that is an option. You also, if you join the $15 or $25 tier on Patreon, you get a reaction request as well.
Yeah.
That's just a once weekly thing. that is a little special if you tune into the streams because it's fun when people come over and say hi.
Heck
But
yeah.
that's all our housekeeping stuff. Don't
That's all the
forget to
housekeeping.
subscribe to the
Subscribe.
channel though for free.
Like,
We're working towards our big goal is 1,000, but we're kind of taking it at a little bit at a time. I'm working on. I'll probably by the time you see this have the 1,000 subscriber goal picked, but right now people are voting on it. So you should always subscribe so you can check the community
check it
page and not
out.
poll because you can have say in what like happens on the channel.
Yeah.
As we are going into Fast 10, which came out in 2023, remember 12 years
12,
after our initial film.
12
How are
years.
you feeling about the series?
I hate it, obviously.
She's like, I've watched all 11. I hate it.
I felt like one, the makeup would be fun, and two, I felt like for storytelling purposes, it's fun. Listen, we started from the bottom, now we're here, guys.
Now we're
Now
here.
we're here. I'm
I think
in
it's
it.
interesting because, like, there's just so many of these movies, and I feel you can almost see how blockbusters changed through watching
That's
them.
such a good point. You definitely can see like what the big like thing is in like action movies or
Yeah.
whatever.
They don't
Um
try to not date these films. Like, each
yeah.
one feels like a product of the year it came
And
out.
we also got all of our trends in hot girlness as well.
Yeah, I know. I just think it's interesting because we call it like almost a Marvelification a bit in these
It's
later
true.
films, and that's because Marvel was right dominating. Everyone was this was its maybe not now. At this point, we're starting on the decline of Marvel,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
So like maybe they're gonna start trying to find their own image there, but it does feel those like right where Marvel was in that sweet spot, they were really trying to do that same vibe to compete without
Yeah.
it actually being superheroes.
We've been making jokes the whole time about like if you go back and watch, we've been making jokes the entire time about what movie Vin Diesel just watched that he took this
I do
from.
think that's true though. I think you can watch it and you're like, "Oh, he got that idea from this. He got that idea from this."
So, and listen, is it
Um
always Vin Diesel? No, probably sometimes it's the writers, but we're gonna act like it's all Vin Diesel
he
on this
helped write.
channel.
He said so
I know,
himself.
but we're gonna
So
act like every
in
idea.
my mind, it's him writing the Fast and the Furious thing on like his D&D notepad.
Yeah,
He's
he
like, "Oh,
comes
this should happen."
he comes out of a movie theater and he goes, "I've got a great idea."
I've got a great idea, man. And I'm like, you know what? Good for him. He's
Go
having a good time
off.
with
Go
that at
off.
least.
I'm having
But
a
I'm
good
excited.
time. I'm having a good time with the franchise. Listen, there were ups and downs for sure. There was some high highs and there was some low lows.
Yeah, it's interesting because sometimes those high highs and low lows happen in the same movie.
It's very it's
Just like
that's
what's
also
happening.
incredibly true. Um
Um,
yeah,
we've kind of Han is back. If you skipped F9, Han is back. We kind
that
of
was a
talk about
low
our
for
feelings.
me.
I had to cut out some of that because I realized we talked for a very, very long time about it, and I was like, "Oh, this might be too long."
I think
Like
that
the
was like at
video,
the end,
I
right?
kept in. It was like right when he shows up too, so I was like,
Oh
"All right, I'll
yeah.
keep in like 8 minutes of this instead of the
What?
entire like 16." I was like, "Okay, maybe they don't need 16 minutes
This
about
is
how."
this is
Unless you watch the uncut
unless you watch
version, you
the
can watch
uncut
the
if you want it.
entire
If you want to
conversation.
hear it. This is
But
Emmett's
I
bag of
think
eggs all over again.
yeah, we're both in the same boat of we love Han. Obviously, we
Of
love the actor,
course.
we love the character, but like it does take away any stakes of like, well, nobody's gonna die if Han didn't die, right?
Yeah, it felt like the
Except
Letty.
Vince and Gal Gadot get fucked.
It felt like the Letty thing they kind of did in a way where, like, in universe, it had stakes to it. Like,
Yeah,
when
and
she
it was
died,
plot relevant.
it was like a whole thing for like a whole movie, at least, that she was
Yeah.
dead. And then when they brought her back, it wasn't
She
like
was
she
dead for
had
two
him.
movies.
Yeah, that's true. And then
But she wasn't in
had
five either.
and then she had amnesia. So it wasn't like she like and didn't know and then was like on the wrong side. So it wasn't like she just kind of came back and was like, "Sorry
Yeah.
guys, it was sad." Like,
Letty's felt on purpose. Hans felt like they were like, well, we want him back, so he's not dead
yeah,
anymore.
they were like, we need to fill the gap
Um,
somehow.
but so this is technically Fast X Part 1.
Yeah,
They don't put that in the
yes.
title.
It's not in the title.
But I guess they're counting it as I don't know. Did he watch Twilight and Harry Potter recently and was like, this was a brilliant idea?
And the
I don't
Hunger
know. I feel like
Games.
I guess Avengers and Endgame too, but like it felt like it was a very common money grabby thing when we were young, and I don't see it as much anymore.
Yeah. Also, it kind of makes a little more sense for a book adaptation where, like, if the last book is like double the length, then you're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
that makes
Twilight
sense.
didn't need it though. I think we can admit that. I
I
think as
I
adults
think
we can admit they didn't need to.
I
The
think
first
as
one is boring as hell.
I think especially if you,
Hunger Games was fine.
yeah, Hunger Games was fine because that book basically breaks in
Even
the
the Harry
middle.
Potter one was fine because that's a very long book.
It's a very long
But
book. The
as much
Hobbit
as I love Twilight, I will stand by they did not need it, and neither did The Hobbit. The
The
Hobbit was
Hobbit needed
ridiculous.
one movie. That's it. That
Yeah,
book is so
ridiculous.
short.
Uh,
Anyway,
and
those
I
are
would
all
argue
other
Fast and Furious
franchises.
probably didn't need it either.
Those are all other
Um,
franchises that have nothing
you
to do with
know,
the Fast and the Furious, but
but they know what I mean. Like, there's
we
some
do.
that need it, and there's some that don't. I don't think this one did. This
It's
could have just been its own movie. I don't think it needs to be a part 1, and then just have Fast 11. Like, I don't need
it also feels like because of
part
the
2.
writers' strike, there's quite a long time between part 1 and part 2 because
Yeah,
we're in
I think it's
2025
coming out
now.
next year,
Yeah,
2026. I
we're
think
in
it's gonna be
yeah,
3
exactly.
whole
We're in
years.
2025 now, which feels like a really long time to wait for a part 2. Not gonna.
Yeah, especially when this came out in
That's what I
2023.
mean.
Like 3 whole years.
It's a long
Like
time for
maybe
a
if it
part
had come
2.
out last year, I'd be a little more like okay,
Yeah.
but like I'm like that's kind of a long time. Like it used to be like yeah, they did them in part 2s, but they came out the next year.
Next
Like it
year,
wasn't
yeah, because they were filming
which
at
is
the
like what
same time.
Wicked's doing. But again, Wicked makes sense. Act 1, Act 2, whatever.
Hmm.
But we're going to dive in. Do you have any predictions for this installment?
I know that Jason Momoa is in this one
Okay,
because
you
I've
just know
seen.
you don't know anything about him or the character though.
I feel that I think that he's like the bad guy or something. Like he's the opposition, but
Okay.
I think that's about all that I know about him. I think
Yeah,
that
it
he
was
has
hard not
painted
to know that
fingernails.
because they put it in every
They put it
trailer
in
that played
every
on
and
everything
every
ever.
poster as well, and like
That is one thing I won't watch. I never watched the FX trailer, and I still knew that because the F9 trailer gave so much away that I was like, I'm just not watching these trailers anymore because I'm just going to be bored at the movie because I already know what's going to happen.
truly, I only ever watch teaser trailers, and then when they release a full trailer, I'm like, no, thank you.
Thank you. There's a 95% chance you're going to spoil the movie for me. But we're going to dive
We're
in,
gonna
I think.
start because this movie is long, so we
It's
can
long.
keep yapping. Otherwise, we'll just be yapping for 2 hours, and then Brooke will
I
have to cut
know.
all of this out.
Podcast.
I don't know is that Vin's production? 10. Oh wow, we're getting right into it.
We're
Jason,
flashing back again. What happened 10 years ago? In
There's
2013.
nothing your father wouldn't know, son. When they called you crazy.
You're like, I don't know which one it was. You'll figure it out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Was it generosity?
I do remember now.
Love?
It's the safe.
It's the
Me
safe.
not excited
It's
about
all right,
him,
little
excited
cousin.
about the
Oh
safe.
my god,
I
he's
can't
his
believe you
son.
didn't see Jason Momoa.
You. My most ruthless soldiers were watching our gas houses, and they let this Dominic Toretto
Yeah,
burn
no,
off
I
his
didn't.
mind.
I did.
I'll kill
I
Dominic
didn't.
Toretto.
Isn't he like New Zealand?
I'll
Isn't he a
kill 'em all.
Pacific Islander? I will say, like,
Ugh.
villain-wise, though, at least he was like a real villain. And
Yeah,
this
no,
is-
I think he's one of the better villains
No.
in the series
Yeah.
for a one-off movie.
for sure.
I mean, there. Today we'll put our family on a.
That's our safe now. I love when a series is so old they can flash back to their own movie.
To their own movie, yeah, that's pretty
10 years
incredible.
ago.
And just cut in little scenes of Jason Momoa being there.
We're like, see, he was there.
Yeah.
From They made eye contact.
They did the...
Do you remember what happened to his car? Okay, but these scenes also looked amazing in F5 because a lot of them were like practical. There was a little too much CGI in 9, in my opinion.
There was, yeah.
And I know there are some things that are just impossible.
It's okay.
He landed in the water. Oh. We're back in LA, baby.
I didn't have it.
No one starts at the finish.
This is a child of a different race than the previous kid and the previous kid. That's one thing. Everyone's like, this kid's race keeps changing, right?
It's okay to be afraid.
Because Elena was like very light-skinned.
Elena was, yeah. I think he looked more like her in the last one.
I agree.
The kid actor's still pretty good for a kid actor. I was just like, okay.
Yeah, and so did that fucking Samsung phone that flips open like that.
You should have seen us. It was so cool, Mom.
Hey!
Oh,
Oye,
he calls her
familia! I am
Oh, look.
starving! Come on! I also want a hug from every single
Oh
person.
no, we're starting with the family
Kind of
scene.
pride
That's
of
not
myself.
good.
I was just like, wait, this is supposed to be at the end of the movie? What is going
I know
on?
that this road has been
How dare you?
hard. And also,
It's like every time we start in a nice, happy, fun place, I'm like, damn it!
Agency
Well,
got
not
a
that
tip
he
on some
needs
stolen
one, but
military
maybe
No,
he's bored.
but
Tomorrow, a next-gen quantum computer chip will be transported through the streets of Rome, and they need us to
Going
steal
to
it.
Rome.
I checked Roman's intel. It's legit.
Of course it's legit. We're talking about Rome. Roman. But you know I can't let them go to Rome without you.
He's like, they're gonna...
Los Bandoleros for life.
Lo Bandolero for life.
He's like, they need you,
I
hon. They're
can't wait. You're gonna know immediately what the mission was inspired by, is all I'm saying. Don't use the old photos to try to give me nostalgia, you
They
fuck.
can't retire just like Dom can't do one last job.
Maybe it'll be like their last main one, and then they'll age the kids up or something. I don't know, but they're gonna make more.
I think they...
As long as they make money. Thanks, lady we met in this movie and I have no emotional attachment to. That scene would mean more to me if it was Mia.
You will be better than me. But I am.
Yeah, we know that's not true.
I'm afraid of losing a son.
Not you, because I put that tracking device on you, but...
Or a wife.
Well, no, he said or
Okay, there we
wife.
go.
He's like,
After the amnesia, you know.
a DeLorean, that's not the type of cars that we use in these films.
Who could be driving that?
Oh god.
Shit, somebody who's bleeding.
Is that Charlize? That's my guess. Yep, I was right. Hey, her hair looks normal!
Damn, I thought you were the devil.
Yeah.
Oh, damn,
damn.
Suji.
Disappointing.
I love these movies for the pure and
Because
simple
the script
fact
is so
that
fucking predictable.
Every time we predict
Oh.
the tropiest trope that could possibly be said, it's some version of that, and we're like, oh damn, we were right.
Oh shit, they were right. Yep. Sometimes I do that with Buffy too. It's not all the time, but there's sometimes where the script just you're like, yeah, I know where this is going, and then they say it, and I'm like, I swear I didn't pre-watch. I have seen this, but I don't remember the fucking
No.
lines. I just remember the big
Also,
moments.
you're so far in. I think it's the same. Like we're so far in this series, and you're so far in Buffy that you kind of like you get the
Yeah, you just
writing
understand.
style. You
Yeah.
understand what's happening.
Life flashes before your
She's
eyes.
like, I finally got a slay haircut, and you're gonna try to kill me.
Are they right? I mean,
Let's start with who you are.
Question most can't answer in a lifetime.
You want to view it lines around the block.
No, no, no. Never. Except death when suffering is owed. Well, I
okay.
need your help.
It's like, alright.
Tech. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Zeke. Amir.
Ooh.
Oh,
Kevin's
they have people they love.
Kevin's dad. Oh Christ, that's a pretty sick bad guy move.
And yeah, if you can't get at the main bad guy, like, get at the people who work for her.
Or
Yeah, obviously they're gonna pick their
You want
families.
to control the world. I just want to punish it.
Okay.
That would be real dumb of you. Think she don't have a contingency there?
Trust you.
Like,
Yeah.
ask contingency for everything, even if I don't love her character. Like,
It's hard finding
it's
her help
stupid.
these days.
Okay, listen, you can't come in the elevator with me. It's just for me, fucker.
I mean, that's one way to.
You gotta jump at the bottom.
Yeah, that's how physics works. Oh! Well, that was a close one.
There's a war coming.
She almost didn't make
She's
it
like,
there.
I know I'm evil and you hate me. But, like,
And everyone you love will be destroyed.
this guy's crazy.
She's like, I'm crazy, but he's crazy.
Looking for you.
Don't we don't
Huh?
have a mission in Rome.
It's a setup.
Oh.
We're going to Rome.
Uh-oh.
So can somebody please help me understand how we're pulling off a mobile heist? But I don't even get to
Ooh,
drive.
look at that
Well,
jacket
the sooner
on
you break into
her.
the truck and steal the chip,
That's sick.
the sooner you get to live La Dolce Vita, okay?
Rome and the convoy's almost in position. Where the hell are you
I can't
at?
wait till you figure out what inspired this action scene, and I think you'll figure it out pretty
Talking about Roman.
when we get there.
Oh, this one? I don't
We
really
never
remember.
agreed on that. You said
There's just some, no, there's something that's gonna happen in this scene, and I think it's so clear what the inspiration was, and it's awesome.
The truck's being steered remotely.
Uh-oh. Good
Good
luck!
Demon.
He is a demon.
That's them.
Well, probably, right? I mean,
I don't know who else is making explosions. Sick.
Ready?
it's very good.
Wait, you hear that? What the hell is that?
Uh-oh.
He's playing them like the little arts
That's a big ass
And we figure something out.
All right, dorks, what are we blowing up?
dorks.
What? The Vatican? Wow. Okay, I'll do it. But you guys are going to hell.
What's their truck?
Like the way he plays the character. He's just having fun with it. Yeah, it's kind of his vibe. Is he's
Oh,
fast.
and this one as well. They're like, remember when we pulled that move?
Well, can't drive it. So we're just gonna have to roll it.
Like,
Whee!
we're Indiana Jonesing it now.
Yeah, this is a little Indiana Jones with the boulder.
Have we made them all terrorists?
Their images have been fed to the authorities.
All right, Bob. I gotta go kill that jerk that's trying to disarm my bomb. It's always something, you know. Oh, I remember I
Always
said your family, so
something,
don't
you
go
know.
anywhere.
I love
Roman Pierce, team leader. Can't wait to see you get out of this one.
I do like the
Yeah, I think it's what it was needed. I think some of the other villains were too serious, and I'm like, I think it's because he's insane. It's awesome.
Squished it.
Oh, we're good. It
Okay,
stopped.
it's fine. It didn't.
New Brian is sucking ass right now. At least they didn't put him in a blue car this time.
Moving to this.
Oh. At least it's not on fire anymore. Oh no, it still is.
It still
Jam the
is.
detonator.
It went in the water. It helped a little.
Lady, don't lose him.
They were like, remember when we like smashed Brazil and everybody went, how are there no people? Look, we showed them to you
That
this
can jam the
time.
detonator and buy us some time.
He's just so good at driving, he never hits it.
Yeah, the motorcycle chase is pretty good. Dom's just playing Rocket League is what I think the reference
Oh
is.
yeah! God,
He's just hitting a giant ball with his fucking car.
I was like, I still haven't yet, like, what we're trying to, but yeah. Oh, cool trick.
Whoa.
Getting tricky, guys.
He runs into that moped.
She also did not get away into the sewers.
No.
Hey, he's out of our reach. We can't jam the signal anymore.
Bad news, Dom. I'm back in business.
Not good.
Dom, listen to me. Vatican's within the blast radius. Get out of there.
I haven't even used my nuts yet. Bam.
Yeah, oh my god. This is now very complicated. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. That he like bumped something else into it and went all the way up the side and then the ball went.
Yeah, I think Dom just plays, like, I think Vin Diesel started playing Rocket League.
Be a large military weapon.
Yeah, this is pretty national.
Yeah, that would be big news.
International news.
No lives, nobody died.
Of course no one died. They were all good guys.
This is these 5 individuals. Led by
Hello.
Well, if it isn't, honestly, I don't know what to call you. Little Miss Nobody.
How about you call me by my actual name?
Yeah.
Last I heard, Tess, you were running ops in
It's
Damascus.
you!
You think you can walk in this room just
You're Brie Larson!
I'm here because someone needs to.
Well, that is a compliment that I don't deserve, but you know.
She's Kurt Russell's daughter. He's gone, and now we get Brie Larson. I'll take the trade. I'll take the trade.
I will
And
take.
we get this guy from Laser Team. He was in Laser Team.
Yeah, he's also the what's his name? His name is Alan something.
Rickman. One of
I don't think
no.
it's Rick, not Alan Rickman.
No,
I
Richman.
think it's Alan, but he's in Reacher.
It's Richson.
Alan Richson.
Which is close to the other one.
He's an interesting dude, but he's like been very open about like what goes on in the industry and like performance enhancing drugs and stuff that you have to take to like get that big and body image issues and stuff. So kind of respect for that stuff.
I just remember on RT Extra Life where he stuck his hand in a thing of macaroni and brought it out to eat it. And that's what I think about every time I see him, no matter what movie he's in.
That's bullshit, and you know it.
Careful now.
Then he spills out on the rug and he's like, "Don't tell anybody."
Talking to the new boss.
Complete.
Showtime.
I don't.
Los Angeles, 2001.
Enjoy this.
Route, they have their champions. That's their MO. To corrupt law enforcement. Brian O'Connor, Elena Neves, Luke Hobbs.
Okay, there are 3 examples.
That's their MO. They've done it 3 times.
This is so real.
So
It's
we're
like
all
a
just
cult with
barbecue and a
cars.
beer away from corruption?
A barbecue and a
point?
beer. I mean,
Point
that
is,
is
they're
kind of
criminals.
true.
Rome was a matter of time. They've stolen hundreds of millions of dollars and at least 1 nuclear sub.
Why are these fuckers? Why do they get the vote? Hey, I'm with her. Los Angeles rejected.
Los Angeles said,
Guys, Howard.
"No, that's my familia,
As your
bro.
direct superior,
They're from here."
I don't give a shit about anybody's heart of gold, and I hate barbecues.
Okay, that
hates
seems
barbecues?
personal.
Freight train ticket.
That's just a vegetarian and she doesn't even hate
Who
barbecue.
hates
Get in my way.
barbecues? That's weird. That's weird behavior.
Okay.
Do you think she has a competition for how many earrings she could fit on that ear?
You got all the way up there to stare at it again. I mean, you saved the actual. Oh, look who he is!
If we ever have a movie without her, I'll be so sad.
Rome falls, so does the world.
Well, it ain't no Roman holiday. And you're
Thanks,
no
Queen.
Gregory Peck.
That's true. They don't look anything
family?
alike.
Your team's gone to ground. They're safe for now.
Bring God's Eye online.
Yes, sir. Initiating.
Give me Toretto and the others' locations. To the
So
millimeter.
yet again,
Sir, we
we've
have a
got
problem. The God's
two
Eye tracking
people
hardware has been
after.
removed.
Tess, I guess her visit was.
Tessa, you stole the God's Eye?
Do me a favor. She pops up on any grid. Let's see where she goes. As for the rest, our fugitives aren't unknown quantities. Toretto has a sister.
It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Where have I heard that one before?
Oh my god.
Mia's like, can I stop being attacked while at home with children?
Search everywhere. We need them alive.
Don't fuck with her. She loves throwing shit at people.
She told you to run.
He's a little kid.
He's also, he was in soccer practice. Oh, it's
So,
Uncle Jacob?
your dad sent me.
He's nice.
Yeah, that's true. He's nice. I was wondering if he was gonna come back to this movie.
Yeah,
This movie must have been fucking expensive, bro. The amount of big names that they've added into like the family now is
Right in the face.
That was very silly.
Are you okay?
God.
Yeah, it's
These are
fine.
so dumb.
Yeah, that kid's gonna need so much therapy.
Good thing they're fucking millionaires.
Agency. Rome was a trap. Whole family's being targeted.
Okay, I gotta get to Brian in the kitchen.
Dom sent me to take him. Remember that place we said we'd go if the world went to hell? Dom wants the team to meet there.
Oh, pre-license.
She's kind of a good actor for these franchises.
You boys look like you could use a drink. How about a round on me?
I don't know. I feel like she kind of hits that cheesy comedy.
Yeah,
thing,
she
though,
can
like-
do that the other people can't. Like, it's like how Charlize Theron is almost like too serious of an actor. She like can hit that like campness.
Yeah, the
better.
marveliness of it.
Yeah.
Hernan Reyes. Still pretty dead, but
yeah,
he has a son, Dante.
So you're gonna have to get me the real.
That's your second wish. You have one more.
Letty.
She is a genie. Hey.
Letty's in a black site prison off of every map.
Then get her out.
Nobody can.
Nobody would.
Dom, I'm so sorry.
Turned it around on her.
Yeah.
Flipped it on her.
I'm a natural born leader.
Where are we?
I brought you back home, Ramsey.
The city with the most
Yeah.
amount of surveillance cameras.
That is true.
That does have the most surveillance cameras, bro. Not the best plan there.
It does have the most surveillance in the world. Now,
I know you drive this
do
thing.
the cops use that effectively?
I raced him.
No.
And just so you know, in the 90s, if you were rolling in a 5.0,
Come on, feel it. To be fair, most of what Slays is.
Agency Black Site. Undisclosed location. That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, the crazy ass doors is
Fancy
insane.
coat, expensive earrings.
Shut up, I'm here to help you, dumbass.
Those gotta hurt.
I'm a damsel!
I mean, kind of a good move. Oh,
Really?
She's like, this sucked for me.
but did she leave it in her so that she could use it?
I
Was
think
that-
she needs to get medical treatment.
Oh,
She got stabbed.
Yeah! Hot
girls!
Wait, we didn't even get to watch them do the thing though.
I mean, they have good relationships with like everyone who's ever been in these series, which is kind of interesting. Like the most random one-off will come back and be like, "Yeah, I'll come back."
I bet they, but I bet like if you have a speaking part, you get
Yeah.
residuals. So,
Oh, yeah, definitely worth it.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, even if they were gonna pay me like not that much to come back,
You know these movies
You
are
know
gonna play
they're
on
gonna-
like FX and shit.
they're gonna be making residuals for like ever. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
they're gonna keep rerunning. Like, I would
So
definitely.
you're like, yeah, I'm still making residuals from the last time. I'll come. Like, yeah, I think
Like,
that makes
look,
sense.
I mean, I feel like you'd have to ask one of the like actor. They'd have to go on a podcast or something to like tell you like how much their paychecks actually are from it. But like, I've definitely heard of people being like, a weird one-off role makes me way more than like, you know, some of this other stuff does.
Vroom, vroom.
Quem é o próximo?
Trust me, we don't want smoke. I'm not here for big suits tonight.
É pena, né? Esculachava ele na hora.
You and everyone here.
Yeah, he said.
Uh-oh.
Do you not think people have been trying to beat me forever?
Yeah. He seems pretty confident, though.
Obrigada.
Hey, we race tonight, yes?
Yeah, maybe.
Pretty please on me on top.
She's not into you.
Dominic Toretto. See what I did there? Ball through the city was a bit of an homage to my family's safe, except it was on fire.
I think you just play Rocket League.
You remember my father?
Is that, yeah, the one you squished?
Yeah.
He thought he had his foot on the city's neck.
I mean,
you know what happened? Ooh.
He brought more guns than
I mean, I love
half and half this time.
But you can't buy this.
Where do those huckers keep their guns?
You know?
Their clothes are so skimpy.
Just, I don't know if I want to play into anything he wants. All the people in the back with no guns.
I love this silk shirt though. That's such a slay.
It's great. Matching his car is insane.
I know what you're thinking, and yes, the carpet matches the drapes. Thank you.
I knew he had painted nails, but I didn't know like what the context
I can't believe I'm
was.
gonna race the great Dominic Toretto. I have butterflies. You're so impressive. I've been studying you. I'm watching you. I can't figure it out.
He's obsessed. That's his biggest fan.
It's a syndrome situation.
How do you choose the ones you save?
Or like something like that.
I'm beating you, baby!
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the reason that she's not into him, she's definitely giving at least bad vibes. She does not want to
Or are you gonna save him?
Let's go, baby! This race is mine!
Who do you think he should choose?
Eeny, meeny, miny.
I mean, he should choose the guy that he actually knows rather than this random girl, but he's gonna choose the girl because that's what Dom does. Nice.
Could have been worse. He learned how to make a new facial expression for this movie, and now he's making it the whole time. Okay.
I think he's made it before, but yeah, don't worry, she's fine because I mean that guy's probably fine too because that's how Han died, but he didn't. So
yeah.
No, he's too minor of a character. He died. For
Yeah.
real.
No, he's actually dead.
Oh, it's Letty. The cutaway, I thought that was the girl whose name I don't know yet. And I was like, damn.
Damn, she a robot?
No, I was like, they're really pulling out all the stops for this girl we just met. Like, they brought her back to the, like...
What in the portal ass hell? Not at all.
Oh, looky there.
Hey.
God damn it.
She's like, I'd rather be dead.
And then he was
Deal with this bitch.
I love these.
The pigtails are insane.
You guys are fantastic.
Are they dead? They're
I know
so
the
good
black
at
is very slimming
Yeah.
and very scary, but the pastels,
I knew it! I fucking knew it!
I feel like it tones down the masculinity.
Oh, the scene, I was just sitting here like,
2 minutes.
that's crazy.
Ah, that one's really scary.
You know what I saw?
He's not as scary. The other one's scary.
Not a goddamn thing. But I do feel like once he cracked my skull open, it just opened my mind. Yeah, Steve.
He's scary. That one's scary.
You are evil.
The other one
Thank you
isn't
for
as
listening.
scary.
So mi casa, su casa. Let these dry. Finish those mojitos, and someone's gonna come and bury you guys soon. I'm gonna go wash my hair.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna go wash my
I'm gonna
hair.
go wash my hair.
Gonna meet us at the rendezvous point. But in the meantime, we have to stay under the radar, and we gotta get ready to fight.
Wait, so we need guns, artillery, tanks?
Where can we get that
How
stuff?
we gonna get that with no money?
What?
We've been hacked.
Oh,
Look,
no.
every account, every dollar we made over the last 20 years is gone. He took everything.
Well, you should.
Even the money from our DVD players?
You know what? Turn around.
Turn around? What do you mean turn around? Man, I'm a grown ass.
I was like, I don't know if it was worth coming back from the dead for this.
Please tell me.
So Roman's just always doing that.
This ain't Spanx. He's Banks. But it's okay, bro. I got you.
Wait, the agency's after us. Aren't they gonna see our faces?
Yeah, I'm counting on it. First rule of tradecraft, you can't lose a tail if they don't find you. Oh, sorry. I'll just... Wait, you know what? I'll just...
We'll just, if you want to
Oh my God, that's
Debbie Ryan is in this movie. It's just in that
her
moment.
Husband who is in some really big band, but I don't listen to them. I'm sorry, guys. Is she?
knew who I was.
Oh!
From the moment I saw you, your sister smiled with her eyes and led with her heart.
It's her sister.
Gorgeous. By the way, this actress.
She was the good sister, always putting others
A
first.
cop and a street racer. I'll tell you something. They traveled down the same road long enough,
Aw.
and they realize how much alike they really are.
Yeah, we bonded over having dead partners.
Partners, and now we bond over that we both loved her and she died.
I mean, that's fair as well.
Let this girl at Cypher. I'd love to see what she does to her.
Give me a receipt, homie.
How am I gonna
It's
get
a vending
receipt
machine.
From a vending machine.
How about you figure it out? Paper trail, bro. It's a tax write-off.
You don't need to do it.
Oh, shit.
So can we pause it? I have my combo I want to have.
Everyone's in this movie, bro. I think they just put, because I think that I heard that Debbie Ryan and her husband are really big fans. I feel like I remember them hearing, I feel like I remember hearing that they were really, really big fans of the franchise. So I think that we just maybe put in everybody that's a big fan, who's like kind of famous.
Have you seen
Scary
him
Pete
without
Davidson?
his tattoos? His tattoos are gone?
Yeah. Have you seen Lolo saying it feels like he's like the horseman of the apocalypse?
Okay, so I want to start off this pause segment by saying it's his body, it's his
body,
choice.
his choice.
Do whatever he wants with it.
1000%.
It's scary, and I think he's less attractive without the under eye bags and the tattoos.
So I think that he always has the under eye bags a little bit, but he, in that photo shoot specifically, they definitely did more like concealer and stuff than he normally does. But also it's weird to me because like, okay, so he has the under eye bags and stuff because he has Crohn's, which is like a chronic condition, which is like part of his condition. And maybe if they make him feel self-conscious, that's fine. But like, also the guy that I had like a number one like crush on in school, who I was friends with and never liked me, but like also had Crohn's and looked like that. And I don't know, it's just like, it doesn't, I think it's one of those weird things, right, where guys were always like, what do women see in Pete Davidson? And every woman was like, hot. Yes.
Tattoos.
He's hot. And he's funny. He's hot and he's funny.
And he's hot and he's funny. But I think there is a trick if you are maybe not the hottest guy in the world. If you cover yourself in tattoos and are funny, it bumps you way high and he just looks weird. It looks like they erased his skin.
Yeah. Listen, again, his body, his choice. I know he got a lot of those while he was like in like using drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
And he is sober now, and so like I totally feel that. But I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you could have done cover-ups or something instead.
It's just, yeah, like $500,000 or something to get it all removed too.
Again, if that's what he
his
wants
money
to do.
But I'm just in the vapid we're talking about celebrities way. He's less hot now.
100%. And also I missed bleach hair Pete Davidson too. That was this was a good era.
I was like, oh, that just happened. We have to talk about it when we get to this scene.
It just happened, and he looks strange. I feel like he just looks like some dude now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I didn't recognize him at first when it first popped up on like social media. I was like, I don't know who that is, and then it was like Pete Davidson, and I was like,
I think he does look more normal again. Like, I think they did a lot of like photoshopping on that shoot, particularly as well, because I saw him on Seth Meyers or something talking about getting his tattoos removed, and he looked more like himself. But
yeah, I think the photo release was just like,
I had a life before
weird.
you knew me.
Oh,
Baby here.
you're an astronaut. He's not an astronaut.
Well, how about that?
Would you leave all your money in space?
Thank you.
Are you serious right now? You know I pay for everything around here, right?
You should pay for everything. It's your mission in Rome that got us here in the first place.
No, it was your intel that led us to Rome.
yelling at each other.
Not the vending machine.
He's trying to break his vending machine.
You guys are worth like dozens of dollars.
Dozens of dollars.
Should we stop this?
He's like,
Let him bond.
Hey, that computer's from like 98.
that
He
is
did say it was a fun muffin.
not how fast any drug kicks in, but fair enough.
You don't know what his ketamine does to those muffins. This is a different universe where people don't die.
There's super soldiers in this universe. Something synthesized.
The hell was that?
Fuck it, Stan.
Ghetto magician.
We have to move. The agency.
Not Discord is a picture of a dog.
It is a Discord server. That's so funny. Honestly, he deserved that.
I deserve that.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Stupid.
The pocket sale.
All right, so where to now?
This is a very like pretend grunge alley.
You're welcome.
Okay.
What did you do?
They rerouted anesthetic gas into their air conditioning. And I
She's like, I didn't kill him, if that's what you're worried about. God. Fucking morals over here.
Fucking morals. You kill people all the time. Take hot lady times. I'm not gonna complain.
How much time do we have?
I'd say about 4 minutes.
It'll have to do.
Steven!
She deserves it.
Flipper! Oh, ow. That would be a bad bruise, I think.
I got a bad bruise on my knee, and I only fell a little bit. I stopped my fall.
Born in Portugal, mother from Pacific Islands, sociopathic tendencies from an early age. He bounced from juvie to prison to mental wards, and each time Daddy was there to spring him out.
The cute thing is like those all look like, especially the young ones. He probably provided those, which is so cute.
So you want a rematch?
I'm demanding it.
Oh, I like her.
See you soon.
Me too.
Yeah, she's a good intro, I think. If you want to start bringing in some younger characters so you can maybe age out some of the older ones, you know? Who don't want to do a movie every year.
Well, also, I don't... Oh. If we were going to say, okay, we're going back to Rio, like, who do we give Dom to, like, care about?
Yeah, especially with the team all split up.
With the team all split. Okay, like... I guess, like, Vince's kid is definitely not old enough. And then, like, Vince's wife had enough money that, like, maybe...
Yeah, they left.
They just probably got the fuck out of there, if I'm being real. So, they're probably not even in Rio anymore. I mean, maybe...
Well, and this girl would have been so... She's supposed to be young. And that movie was 10 years ago. So her and Elena obviously had a pretty big age difference as well. Like, she was probably still living with their parents when the first one happened, so it makes complete sense that, like, she's an adult now and is completely different.
And she's different.
And we wouldn't have heard about her.
Yeah. I mean, I think that in the sense of, like, give Dom someone to care about in Rio, it checks out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now we've got a weird
The
asymmetrical
watch was a
harness
gift,
thing.
but I got 16 carats of uncut diamonds in my jockstrap if you want to take a look.
Big dog.
Minions.
Ugh.
Are you okay?
It's Brooke's favorite movie.
Gum?
No.
Gum helps.
I don't like
Well, my house got
If it's
broken
the height, that's
into.
gonna be an issue. You know, I used to be scared of cars.
He's like, bitch, what? Oh, there we go.
Don't be following
and
me.
2 and 3. Oh, good.
You don't follow them. Listen, just assume it's insane. She's gonna lose it. She's gonna lose it.
Wait, swearing is for song lyrics only and stub toes.
Stub toes?
Okay, we're too high to glide, so we need thrust, which means combustion. Enjoy the ride, little bee.
Whee!
Why would I ever think that it would just be a kayak for cover?
I was like, oh, she really thinks it's a kayak. And then I was like, she's not ready for this one.
No, I mean, like, I knew that the back thing was, like, cover. Like, just, it was, like, his cover vehicle.
No, they got you on that
They
one.
got me. They got me good.
Let me take care of this.
I got.
I have something to talk to you about.
The only reason a dead guy shows up at my door. Revenge.
Oh, God. Parkour fighting is back.
Oh, he locked the door.
Jump slide. Oh, I just got my snack.
I can get in.
Three more men to kill me.
They're trying to kill me too.
Well, it looks like we got more company. You still drive?
What do you think?
Don't blow me up this time.
Just give me a second.
Hello.
Nice work.
They were like, if he's coming back, he's gotta kill some people.
Oh.
Were you gonna say who needs to use a gun?
Yeah, but he didn't like 4 times in a row. So
I don't have any
their mom's
pictures
dead,
of
duh.
Brian's kid, but whatever. Actually, did they say their mom was dead?
I think so.
I don't know about their mom at all. I know their dad died. It was his screams.
Yeah, no shit. We saw that happen.
At least you know how hard I've been working to get us to this point.
Now I know you're a dead man.
I mean, resurrected.
Thanks to
I
you.
have nothing because of you. My future. My family.
He's like, yeah, you did
stole that
squish
from
my
me.
dad.
You did kill my dad and take our money.
Yours. Piece by piece. Stop talking and face me.
Do you like surprises, Dommy?
Dommy?
The game's not over yet. There's still so many people to hurt.
My back hurts and I don't know why. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be so squirmy in this video.
When I walk with my fist.
Gotta walk as flexed as possible. No chance. Never.
Kill myself.
Never in a million years. You seem a little underprepared. Oh my god, it's White Wolf Bicycle Creek all over again.
It's Arctica. I think we've been to every continent now. Actually, I don't know if they've gone to Australia.
I don't think we have gone to Australia, but we...
Cheers! You back? Want a coat?
Maybe. We'll scum.
He used our money to
He's
buy
like,
an
I'm
army.
scum, but they're
So this
really
guy doesn't
scum.
just want us dead, he wants to erase us off the planet.
He's trying to tear us apart.
That's exactly why we need to link back up with Dom at the rendezvous point.
Can't tear apart familia.
You need to see this. They've been paid to target us. And anyone who ever helped us.
It's a new dad.
Dad.
It's a new
It's
day.
a new day.
Alright, let's not get copyright striked. I'm sure they're gonna catch
Yes,
that.
I'm sure they're gonna hear that and be like, that sounds like the original.
Preparing for what's coming.
How could they play
Spies have
that?
been replaced by satellites, fighter pilots by drones, intelligence by an algorithm.
See, even Fast and the Furious is anti-tech. We should be a team. You can be new Brian.
Not really. He would be new Hobbs.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right? Because then there was Hobbs, and then there was Shaw, who was kind of new Hobbs.
Romantic.
Surprise for you.
I like being in the trunk of the car. They were like, oh no, we destroyed the bridge last time.
Yeah, he didn't invent a steel beam room. He just picked up a car with one arm.
Yeah, but I've seen him do that before. So I believe it.
And he's the best shot in the world right now.
Dominic, you stop hurting my new friends.
Yeah, I just really wish this wasn't a green screen, but otherwise I love it.
Yeah. It's Brie Larson.
I didn't like that.
There she is.
That looked dumb.
Really late.
Sorry.
You got me.
I love you, Brie, but that jump didn't do it for me.
Oh, we don't have to lick people.
Family.
Oh?
Yeah.
Stop. You don't know your own strength. You butthole.
Oh.
Do you like ballet?
Do you like ballet?
I adore Swan Lake. I feel like you're more of a kind of a nutcracker guy.
That is so true. The ballet. This is wild, though. I love it.
You don't like ballet.
You don't like ballet. I can feel it.
May I please have the god's eye?
Screw you.
No? Pretty please?
Pretty please.
Oh, there it is.
He's a really good villain. He's probably my favorite one in a long time because he fits the insanity well. His is like, oh, family's all you care about, and you have this code. I'm gonna split them up so you have to choose.
Yeah, you can't save them all.
You can't save them all. Like,
She needs a hospital.
She's like, man. I could probably do it at the hospital, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it was a lot of things, but if she's gonna go save him, I want to meet my nephew, then it would have been like, oh, cute, right? Like, she's saying, I want to live, I don't know. They should have hired us to do punch up, is what we're saying.
I'm just saying.
Why aren't
if
we
he's already gonna say the sun line, she can just have the nephew line.
Why aren't we in the writer's room for this?
Uncle Jacob.
Well, B's like, what if it's just me and Uncle Jacob for the rest of my life? And he makes me jump out of planes all the time.
Is this the same one that they did before? It looks exactly. It's not.
I don't fucking know. Let us know in the comments. I don't know. I don't think so.
It's not because he said it's a place that I know about it. That's how come you can be the leader, because you're bald too.
Come on, man. What's up, man? I love you.
It's like.
Sometimes we gotta say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for whooping your ass, man, because I didn't really mean to do that whole thing. It would have been a You okay? What's wrong?
Just allergic to your bullshit.
Uh-oh.
I'm so good at GeoGuessr, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm not at all good at GeoGuessr. I can't play that
I
game.
just know where that one African one is because there's tape on that.
He has the best coats, and I say this as someone that, like, I think that we can all establish that I'm a vegetarian. I don't really wear animal skins, but he really
He's slaying it.
He's slaying that steak. He went to a farm with steak.
He's fine.
He's not dead. He went to a farm with steak. Don't worry about it, homie.
Totally fine.
He's totally fine. The fucking vascularity on John Cena's arm right there.
They got an army down there,
hot
Tom.
damn, bro.
Hello. He lands on them.
Yeah, next time, Sam. I told you your dad was coming back, bro.
I don't lie. He showed up. Come on, they exploded. He's gonna
Following in his
unjam
family's
it.
footsteps. That's what he's gonna do. Come on.
What do you expect?
He's got 50% Toretto DNA in there. Like,
Shut the front door.
yeah, good. If I can, oh, he's not gonna. Yeah, so I knew.
Bye.
I knew that for 100% fact he was gonna grab it.
Shut up.
Don't yell right now.
A party.
You party, I party.
I can.
Dante, that's little V.
You like to party?
Looks like my fuel line's been shot. I can't get to him, Dom.
Jacob, stay with me.
Well, I can't control the
It has to be you.
fuel line.
Hey, Dom! Got a little surprise for you.
No, I know you can't.
Oh.
Oh no! They're gonna kill off Jacob! Oh no, is that what we're doing? Is that what we made him nice? God damn it.
God damn it.
Of course. Again, like we said that. No! Yeah, no, it's too dramatic. For him to come back for that. He grabs.
I would have said that about Han. I don't know. I don't know if I believe them anymore.
I know.
It makes these scenes a little less emotional because you're like, yeah, but he might be fine. It looks like Uncle won't be coming to the next barbecue. And I was like, sorry, very honorable.
Savage. Savagery.
Yeah, DBU's his dog.
It's fine.
Yeah.
He's got wheels on the road, which means he can do whatever he wants now.
We're soaring, flying.
I think that's my fault because I put High School Musical in your brain earlier. Those cars.
They're sliding like they're on fucking ice.
I think that is actually what happens if you get hit.
He takes after Letty too. She also jumped from car to car that one time.
The way they made it look.
It looked bad.
Made it. First of all, it looked awful. Can we just say that? Second of all, it made it look like it was so far. If it had just been, it would have been so much more believable if he had gone now and then he like,
yeah,
grabbed his arm.
I get it. We're maybe not doing practical stunts where we make a child jump out of a car. I get it.
No. I
was on their way.
Certainly was not suggesting that.
You okay?
I'm good, Dad.
I'm real proud of you, son.
He's not good. He just.
He saw his uncle die. He directly killed some people.
Did you hit me with a helicopter back there?
Ow, you big brute. I mean, I get it. You're showing off in front of your son, but honestly,
Did you really think it was going to be that easy?
It didn't feel easy.
Where I wanted you to be.
yes. Wait for it.
Oh.
We can't kill all three of them. Alright, I believe it is the Santa Luisa Dam.
See, that's the problem with having a big family.
They got you.
He double-crossed them! Well, that's so good.
Is that your new friend?
They got us. They got everybody. Because you're like, yeah, they turned another fucking police officer into a bad guy. He even says it at the beginning.
They got me. They got me good, you guys.
They got me when I first watched it too. I was like, oh, that's so annoying. He flips so fast. It's not even good. And then
but then this is because that's what they've done every time.
Yeah, you're like, this was the worst of the flips. It happened so quickly.
Oh, whatever. But like, okay, we've got so many other things. Because it's like, you're like, oh, so many characters, so many this, so many things to care about. But I did say I really like the strategy of like, oh,
Yeah.
splitting the family is a good villain. They got me with the double cross.
I know Dom loves to turn a hot guy onto his side.
He loves to turn a hot blonde cop onto his side.
Angel's mine first. Now, the work begins.
He was yours
I mean, there.
first. I mean, that's those pants are
It
gay.
looks like our partnership's off
Suit
to a
is gay.
fantastic start.
He's a little too over tan for me in that
You know,
scene. But he
Dominic,
looks good.
become a real saint.
You have to perform miracles or die a martyr. So what's it gonna be?
You made one
Although-
mistake. You never took my car.
He never took his car. That's one thing about him. He did never let him get in a car.
Although it's so funny because it's like it's not the car, it's the driver, and then he keeps coming back to the same dumbass.
You take my car.
Yeah, that's how
true.
slugs work.
Yeah. I think there's also maybe 2 after credit scenes for this movie. Like there might be one.
There are.
There we go. I like this part.
Yeah, it's great. I love this. I love this. Give me 70 of these a movie.
But not on the people.
Not on Vin Diesel's fucking jacked bicep. We're gonna go down his bicep and his forearm into the wheel.
He can swim, bitch.
Oils up. Yeah, he looks cut as fuck. This is the most cut Vin Diesel has looked. This whole time. Like, he's jacked as shit, bro. The self-tanner's a little much, but we'll get over it.
Yeah.
The
A
spray
lot of
tan's
spray tan in this movie on a lot of people.
He's so unhinged that they got me like, what does that mean, though?
Yeah.
Does that just mean he's leaving? And that weird little shot of them in the middle I didn't like, but is that where the movie ends? Because it's a part 2? Oh no, okay. We're gonna cut back to the girlies first.
So who's driving the submarine?
Elena. She didn't die.
You were close.
Oh, it's Giselle! Oh my god!
Alive! Death means nothing!
No one ever dies if the people like them. But I won't back down.
He took away his car.
Screenplay by Demoso and Justin Lin.
Justin Lin.
That's why. Yeah, we know it's Vin Diesel, baby.
We're showing us the vehicles they're mind melded to.
Exactly. That's Cena's vehicle. It's so wild. Music by Brian Tyler! Again! He's back again! That's my guy right there.
That's my guy. That's my goat.
Oh, Little B and this isn't James. Wow. There's no way.
They ate that.
I was like, I'm not pausing here.
I'd stay in my fucking seat. I'd be like, well, I'm watching this.
You've done some dastardly dirty deeds, Sheriff. You took the most important thing in my life from me. Dom drove the car.
Oh, so this is supposed to be Hobbs.
Help me. The devil is
He can't.
lawman. Well, I ain't hard to find. You some bitch.
I can say some bitch.
I thought we moved past some bitch. Because we can't talk over the song or it'll all get cut.
It will definitely get cut. There's no...
Okay, that was the end credit scene I was thinking of.
Yeah,
For some reason, I thought the Gal Gadot one was after these credits, but apparently it's just the end of the movie.
I guess so.
But,
yeah.
That's a good shot.
That's a good
Cinematic.
shot. Cinematic. With
How
Lil
we
B in the
feeling? Immediate reactions.
Mixed. My emotions are so mixed.
Again, it's something you brought up in the last one. You're like, there's just so many storylines going on. And I was like, yeah.
But I kind of, in this one, I feel like they did it
It makes more sense in this one.
Yeah, it made more sense. They did it a little better. I think they gave us people to care. They made us like care about the people that we had the other storylines for more. Like Elena's little sister. Okay, we care. All right, you know, Letty, we care about what's happening to her. And then if her only out is Cypher, okay, I guess.
Yeah, I would for that a little more, I think. I know the movie's already too long, but I feel like there wasn't enough Letty and Cypher like working together. And maybe that's because they're just trying to set it up for part two, I guess.
Well, now that we're getting Giselle, I guess we're getting like a girl group.
What's her explanation? Where the fuck is she? Also got amnesia?
Don't know.
Bitch, where you been?
So this is the thing, right? Again, we were like, well, John Cena could, if this is the in my brain, right? I was
this is the final two movies.
Well, if they were saying that it was the final two movies when they wrote this,
they still are saying that. At this time.
Exactly. As far as I know, and then, but I think a lot of issue is being caused by Dwayne The Rock Johnson trying to make his own movie in this, and debating whether or not it's this movie or the second movie. Or
yeah, I think he's just agreed to come back for the last movie.
I think so, and I think that's so much better, but it looks like when I looked it up, it was a lot of back and forth of like, he's gonna make his own movie on The Thing, and it's unrelated, and then it's not in the Fast Friend, but it is, but it's his character, and I was like, this is a lot.
Nobody's gonna watch that. Just come back for the last movie.
I was like, this is a lot, girl.
Maybe he agreed to come back for the part two for the last movie, and then they'll let him have another spin-off movie, like a trade-off or something. I don't know.
They agreed to let him come back like for a spin-off movie in between 9 and this, and then it got fucked up. The timeline got fucked up and it didn't work, and so then they made Fast X instead. That's what I read, and Fast fans, please correct me. I'm so down to be corrected. I am not standing on business on that in any way. But yeah, to be like, okay, so I was like, well, if they're the last two, then I guess it kind of makes sense that, like, okay, we brought him back just because he's a good character, and we want him back in the final two movies because we can have him back in the final two movies. And then, yeah, okay, we're killing... Cena's gotta be.
Yeah, we can't afford him and The Rock and Vin Diesel and Statham in the part two, so one of them's gotta go.
I was like, that man is making a check, and I don't blame him for it. He should be making a check. But I was like, okay, so, we're giving him this, like, death scene. Like, it's like, okay, he grabs the cross. It's a whole death scene. So, like, I was like, okay, maybe if it is the final two, maybe death does matter. And then they did the Giselle, and now...
And you're like, so it doesn't matter.
So it doesn't matter. So, John Cena can be alive anytime we decide he's alive. These movies are a soap opera. And...
the only person who's dead is Vince. I don't think Vince will ever come back. He died too early. My man died too early.
I also think that Vince was, like, not really a fan favorite. As in, like, it was nice to see him come back that one time. But I think, like, in terms of, like, I don't really see the fans gagging to be like, where's Vince, bro?
Okay, well, now Screen Rant is claiming this movie is Fast X Part 2 is coming out April 4th this year. But I swear I read somewhere else that it's not coming out until 2026. So I don't actually know if that's true.
Don't know that I believe Screen Rant on that. I don't know that I believe Screen Rant about anything. But
Scream Rant, are you lying to me? I feel like we'd have a trailer by now if it was coming out.
We would have a trailer.
And I keep seeing trailers, but they have AI covers, so I don't think it's.
That's not
They have like AI images of Paul Walker on them, and I don't think they're crazy enough to fucking do that.
They're not doing
that. Would be crazy.
There's no way. I don't think that his estate would agree to that.
His family would probably be like, no, you fucking psychos. IMDb does not have a release date, and I believe them a lot more.
I believe them. I think we would have had, if it was coming
more
out,
info by now.
If it was coming out this year, like I could see maybe back half of the year, sure, but maybe a November or like Christmas release, but like,
why would they lie to us like that?
It's not coming out soon.
Okay, but I'll take it pieces by pieces. We were right. It was too happy at the beginning. So it's fucking sad at the end.
Yeah.
How are we feeling about Jason Momoa as the villain?
I love him. And
I think he's iconic.
I'm so glad, you guys. I was like, I hope I'm not being unrealistic when I say I hope that they don't kill him off and he's the same villain for 2.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's not that unrealistic, right? Like, Cypher lived. She's still here.
Yeah.
She's still not good.
And he's just kind of iconic. He fits the universe in a way I feel her character didn't.
He fits the universe, and he fits the universe as it's become. It feels like we've now written a villain for as it's become. I think that if we had put Cypher, like, somehow, even though it wouldn't make any sense because of, like, eras-wise, if we had put that dramatic of a villain back at like 4,
it would have been crazy.
It would have but like not the like techie weirdness of it, but like that dramatic of a villain. I'm like, okay, maybe we could have bought into that, but doing it where we did, where we're crashing through 3 buildings.
I think it also works because they wanted a way to be self-referential, but it just did not work. The way they had the characters do it in 9, like they would randomly have these monologues or whatever, and you were like, this is taking me out of the film. But when he says something like that, he's like a crazy, like, almost Deadpool-esque character vibe.
I think the thing is
where you're like, yeah, that's funny now.
The characters themselves need to be fully bought in and exist in the universe. And I actually don't think Momoa is giving me like Deadpool. I think he's just giving me so bought in to the insanity that it's insane. Because
it's more that, I mean, he can get away with breaking the fourth wall and being like, oh my god, Dom, that was awesome. Whereas if someone else said that, I'd be like, that was a bad line. But his character can almost be like...
But I don't think he breaks the...
I knew exactly what... Well, I'm not saying he directly looks at the camera and says, I'm in a Fast and Furious movie. But it's these references to, oh my god, you survived that. And oh my god, this happened. And like, oh, I knew you'd do this. That like, they're things fans have said forever.
Yeah.
And he's able to actually say them and it be referential and funny. Versus Roman in the last one having a monologue about not getting shot and being immortal.
It doesn't make any sense.
Annoying.
I think the way that you do it correctly is this, which is just that the character is so of and bought into the universe that it makes sense for him to comment on the hilarity of the universe because he's so in it versus like, I don't know, just being like, wasn't that crazy over there? And you're like, okay.
I also think they ate with the double cross. With the big guy double cross.
1000%.
They expected you to just think they were being lazy.
Totally got me. I did just think they were being lazy. I definitely did. I'll take it. It got me. I didn't expect it. I just thought,
yeah.
You guys heard me. I said he's Hobbs part 3. I was like, oh, okay, well, we don't have Dwayne Johnson anymore because he's too expensive.
And they hate each other.
So we're just gonna put Alan Rickman in this kind of cop role.
Yeah, and instead they knew we'd believe it too. They knew we'd all think they were lazy, and they just had this lazy turnaround, and then it was
ate me
like,
up with the double cross.
oh, you fucking got me there.
They ate me up with a double cross, and also ate that line. Reyes ate that line with like, he was mine first. I was like, okay.
No, I think
so. We're gonna get
I don't
to
know.
This drama.
I think Jason Momoa is the best part of this movie.
Oh, 100%. I will say, like, negatives, again, we're going too much CGI. I'm not loving all the CGI.
Yeah. And it's very noticeable CGI. Like, if it wasn't noticeable, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. But there are moments where I'm like, that's a 3D model of Vin Diesel. 100%. And I hate it.
And I'd say, like, an industry as a whole problem. So, like,
yeah, it's not just these movies. It's like
it's a little hard to comment on and like make it a Fast and the Furious problem, but
CGI is just getting bad. Like, you look at stuff that used CGI 15 years ago, and you're like, it looks better.
It's because of the like pressures of the industry and stuff like that. They're like churning those guys through. But that's a whole other conversation. So.
Yeah, that's a industry-wide conversation that I think people are noticing in all movies that have CGI.
And I think you should notice it, and I think you should say, hey.
Like, what the fuck?
Guys, maybe we spend a little more time cooking this. The end credits, even though they were CGI, 8 down.
Yeah, which I'm fine. Like, you're gonna have a CGI'd end credit, whatever.
That end
Use
credit
as much practical as you can in the film.
I loved every second of that. That was like a Bond intro, but like an outro. I loved it. Yeah, go on.
No, you go.
I'm very excited for part 2 when that eventually happens.
Yeah. I was trying to think of where everybody is. Dom and Little B are at the bottom of a
They're at the bottom of a dam in Portugal.
Was
Jacob
Han on the plane?
Dead on a bridge in Portugal.
Who was on the plane?
I do believe on the plane. Ooh, was Han on the plane? It was.
I know Ramsey, Tej, and Rome were on the plane.
Tej, and Roman.
I can't remember if Han was on the plane or if he went with Statham.
Or he might have been with Shaw.
I can't remember now. Which so maybe he's somewhere. Letty's in Antarctica with Giselle.
Letty's in Antarctica with Cypher and Giselle. Coconut Head. We've got I literally did not learn her name at all. I'm so sorry.
Elena's sister. Nobody knows her name.
No one knows her name.
She took Brie Larson to the hospital.
Brie Larson, who is me, so you should remember her name. God, Tess. She took Tess to the hospital.
And then also Mia went back to Brian and her kids.
Mia went back to Brian and her kids, so she's, as far as we know, safe. Although they're targeting everybody.
But they told her to meet up with everybody at the safe place as well. So her and Brian should have been on the way with the kids.
That's also true. And then, we've got Alan Rickman and Reyes on
We're Winning duty right now.
On the Slay Macho Man.
It is a lot of characters. They may need to retire a few.
That's why I was kind of like, oh, maybe they are just retiring Jacob. Like, he's expensive and
I feel like he was only in the 2 movies. He played a completely different person in both movies as well.
He did, but again, like, I was like, oh, okay. I don't know, sometimes, like, we know, like, in a series when they give the character the redemption arc.
Yeah.
Then their arc finishes. We're like, oh, okay, well,
now he's fucking dead. That's why they made me like him.
Your story arc completed. You got the self-actualization growth, and then you died. So we're not going to...
You killed your dad, but you saved your nephew. All that fun stuff. Unless he drowns at the bottom of this fucking dam.
Maybe.
But yeah, I think it's interesting. I think when I saw Gal Gadot was back, I was like, nobody's dead. Nobody's ever dead. I lost my mind. But then also the crazy psycho shipper part in my brain went, yeah, but her and Han can get back together.
It's true.
They have
Now
good
he doesn't
chemistry.
have to go on Tinder anymore.
She's gonna be like, get off of Tinder.
Delete your Tinder. You thought I was dead? How dare you?
How dare you?
I can't believe it. I can't believe that.
I just can't wait for whatever their explanation is for where the fuck she was.
It's so soap opera, right? Like now it becomes.
You could tell me that when she thought Han was dead, she gave everything up, but she was gone for a while before that.
We already have had an amnesia plot line, right? If we're talking
it can't be
soap
amnesia.
opera plot lines, we've had an amnesia plot line. We've had
Like,
a secret brother like 3 times. We've had.
She could have been kidnapped by Cypher, but then why is she helping her now? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm very excited to see what soap opera plot line they bring out for this.
It's not Giselle, it's her evil twin.
It's her evil twin, yeah. But I mean, like, we kind of had evil brother. I don't know. It's fun.
I don't fucking know. But I think overall the movie is still like, it's got the same like same issues that 9 has.
For sure.
But I think Jason Momoa makes his scenes so much more fun, and then you get the big actual surprise at the end. The movie actually tricks you for once.
It actually got me.
And so you're like, oh, I gotta give you respect. You actually tricked me.
100%. I thought they were being lazy with how quickly he turned over to the other side. Because that's very on brand.
That's what happens every other movie.
So, well, no, not in the first one. Brian doesn't fully turn over to their side.
But he does. He lets him go, and then he goes and becomes a criminal in Miami.
Kind of, yeah. But then he goes...
And then he goes back, and then he does it again. Brian does it twice.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, okay, so they made it so believable. And then the double cross, that got me.
I feel like maybe that double cross.
And they're dating. Those guys are dating, for sure.
Oh, they're evil boyfriends.
They're evil gay boyfriends, and I love that trope.
I love that for them.
Oh my god. Evil gay boyfriends. I'm eating it up, num num num, and I don't care what any of you guys say. They are boyfriends, and I don't care.
Yeah, you can't. Sorry, you can't take this from us.
What information they put in the second part.
I don't care.
To try and dispute it.
Very clear to me. He brought up his diamond jockstrap in the movie.
Diamond jockstrap. He's painting his nails. He's cunty as fuck. He said he was mine first. There's nothing straight about that statement.
No, Ames is the one who brought up diamonds in his jockstrap.
Yeah, that's true.
Long guy.
And,
so I'm like, they're both.
He's got that. Why is he obsessed with those cunty asymmetrical fits that show off all his muscles?
I'm just saying. It's so clear.
If you didn't want us to assume that every character is not straight, you should have watched a different reaction channel. You came to the wrong place.
Straight.
Who?
Mia is straight.
Mia is straight, yeah.
No, I know straight people. No. Hell no.
But Mia is.
Mia is. Brian's bi. It's so very clear.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's still fun. I still enjoy it. I do think it's a little slow in the beginning.
Yeah.
Which is why we have a friend who has only ever watched the first 15 minutes like 3 times on his own, and he was like, I just can't get past it. And I'm like, you have to get past it.
I might know this friend that you speak of.
And I'm like, you don't understand, because I want him to get to the end and get the twist.
He needs to.
But maybe now that you've seen it,
maybe
we force him to watch it as a group.
Maybe we can convince him. Actually,
I think he needs to watch it as a group.
It would, and also let us know, guys, what you want us to watch next, because I'm not gonna lie, whenever Fast X Part 2 comes out, whatever way we are able to watch it, we will do so. 100%.
But it is not going to be this year.
It's not going to be this year, but in 2026 when that comes out, whatever way we are able to do so, we will watch that. And I think, personally, A really funny video would be after we watch that, we just go straight into watching the original Fast and the Furious.
We watch the first one again.
We watch the first one again, and we
They've
just go,
come,
oh boy.
Have they come so far, or have they gone too far? Is the true question.
That's the title of the video. That's
come
the
so
title.
far, or gone
Come
too
so
far.
far or gone too far. That's the title of your video essay that
Oh
you do
God.
after this.
Well, but I know I had fun.
I had a great time, guys. I'm still fasting
channel.
it up.
She needs to, Tessa needs to, I think, ruminate on this film. She's got to do her Letterboxd review, and then you should tune into her stream on Sunday.
It's true.
And ask her final ranking for these films.
We could do a ranking video. Also.
How about if this video gets 50 likes, we will do a video where we rank.
We'll do a ranking video, and we'll just
50 likes.
50 likes, and we'll just yap the whole time about.
And we'll just rank the films and how we feel about them and stuff. Because it does, I think it also depends for me what mood I'm in.
So true.
Sometimes I'm I'm in the mood and the movie feels awesome. And sometimes, I'm not. And I'm this is the longest moment of my life and it will never end.
Yeah.
But I hope Vin Diesel has fun playing Rocket League. I hope you guys had fun. Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell.
Join me. I think next Sunday will probably be 16 Candles, and following that is Everything Everywhere All at Once. I'm always looking for more movie suggestions, so leave them in the comments.
Tell Brooke to watch Divergent next.
If we do, we're not doing Divergent next.
No.
But if we want to do Divergent, Tessa said she will watch it with me.
I'll do it.
She's seen it. I have not. It was one I missed.
It'll be the opposite of this current dynamic.
Don't love the actress who's the main character, so I never watched it.
She's at least as good as Vin Diesel, and
that's saying so much. I'm gonna try to put that.
Guys.
She should put that quote on her fucking IMDb.
She's at least as good as Vin Diesel.
As good as Vin Diesel. Thank you guys for being here. Subscribe to the channel, and I hope we'll see you next time.
Bye.